which belonged overnight to Yuka Saso, who shot 66 yesterday. This was her second at the tough fifth.
The hardest hole on the golf course. Wait for this one. I mean, what a shot. Nearly an eagle.
The 10th hole runs along the Fraser River. We take you back to the 8th and the tee shot of Yuka Saso.
And this was also a 5-iron. This looks like it's heading a little left.
To keep that momentum going, it's not that easy.
How easy is this shot, Angela?
It's fast. I think she did a great job there. I mean, he had a little bit of movement right to left and maybe back, but the speed was key there.
Now that's at least 2 lip outs for Yuka.
And this is from 111. This is her 50-degree wedge. Just smoked one down this fairway. Having a wedge into the screen is a huge advantage.
Oh. Wow, that spun back on her.
She's taking some last long looks at the hole there. But still, Jim.
That's why there's only been 3 birdies. I'm telling you, I was.
Acres. And, so many heroic folks trying to get that under control as we go to the tee at 10 and Yuka Saso.
It doesn't get much better than watching that swing right there.
Just
right on repeat.
She has 231 to the hole location, and I can't believe she is going at this. Ball was above her feet.
No.
Jim, this is a dicey lie. Also, sitting down.
Dicey shot.
I mean, well, that's really good from where that ball was. I hope it stays on the green.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there. Just no way to tell how fast it's going to come out of there. Just sat down.
Well, the first part of this is uphill. You can be aggressive with it.
Ooh, I don't know about that aggressive.
I tell you, well, Jim, I'm learning real quick.
Back at the 11th, Saso now has this left for par. Had it pin high in 2. Struggling just to make par. There shouldn't be much in this putt, though. Okay. All right, saves the par. A little disappointing. Felt like she should make birdie there, but stays at 5 under.
It lands like a rock.
To 12, Saso.
This is a 6-iron.
You could tell her balance was off just a little bit.
Over the 12th, this is the par putt for Saso.
Yeah, and lucky to get it to this point out of the bunker. She had a weird lie right on the lip, and then that ball stayed on the lip.
It's 3, isn't it? 3 in 12 holes at least that have lipped out for Yuka.
That's 117th in the field, but she's first in greens in regulation. You figure it out.
Jim, I had a feeling that ball was going to be hit hard, and she placed it perfectly up the left side.
She must have heard me call her out. Nicely done.
I don't think that's deterred her much today. That was 100 yards, her 50-degree wedge.
Go in. Oh, it should have gone in. Don't spin.
That's almost like all those lip outs that she's had. How did that not go in? Wow.
I can talk myself into making a swing that's going to hit a fairway or a green, and I think sometimes aggressive players, they're just going to keep swinging a certain way, and you know, they'll hit a fairway or miss a fairway. It doesn't really matter. And there it paid off for her.
On the tee at the 14th, Yuka Saso.
And this ball is going up the right side, but where this hole location is today on the left, it should be placed perfectly.
Second shot for Saso at 14.
Well, she's got that 50-degree wedge in her hand again from 105.
And there's the difference when you take a big full swing with the wedge. You're able to generate a bit more spin, backspin there in Yuka's case.
And Yuka Saso for another birdie.
Oh, God. gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought she was going to make that one.
What could she be right now?
Just a bit of a shove there.
Man, not holding back.
Trying to cut it back in there.
And then it can start releasing back there. Again, that's where it's just too aggressive right there.
Right now, the fourth shot for Saso over the green here at the par 5.
Well, she got lucky that that lie wasn't bad at all.
On the tee at the 16th, Yuka Saso.
Definitely less than driver here. Again, the fairway kind of pinches in, gets a little more narrow, 245 yards out from that tee. That was perfect. Well, this is where spinning that wedge is going to come in handy. Hole location's only 8 on. She has 107.
What a big full swing that was with the wedge. After a tough day yesterday.
Saso for birdie at 16. I mean, she's 5 under. I feel like she could be 9 or 10.
I agree with you, Grant. I've seen it, and I just can't believe how many putts were just hanging around the edge of the hole.
Let's see if she takes a big full swing at this one. Trying to generate as much height and clubhead speed. Leaking a little bit to the right, maybe.
Back at the par 3 17th. So now this for long range birdie.
Yeah, and this first part's going to be downhill, but there's so much left to right movement that it's going to slow down as it gets closer to the hole.
That's exactly what it did. She'll have 3.5, 4 feet left for par. That's a head shaker. This for par. That'll be an inside left edge. Nice save. She'll stay at 5 under. She'll be 2 back as she heads up to 18. Possible birdie there, but hang with that 1-shot lead. We'll be right back.
One last tee shot for Yuka Saso at the 18th.
Always love playing in Canada. You're going to usually aim at a big CPKC out there in the distance. Right up the middle of the fairway.
Choked up on it just a little bit, but still taking a big full swing, eyeing it down. That is just such an advantage, Angela, to be able to play with a short wedge in your hand. It's easier, much easier to get it close to these tough toe locations.
Give this one a go. It may actually move to her right. Yeah.
She's pushed a few in our window here this afternoon with that putter.
Jin Young Ko. Nelly Korda looks like she'll play perhaps with Georgia Hall. So you could have, that keeps that in line.